The pixie blessing we gained from freeing Dolly Thrice has allowed us to enter the darkest areas of shadow that one can encounter out here. Without it, we'd never be able to enter Moonrise Towers or the town of Reithwin, which we've begun exploring. And that's what I gambled all our futures on, the willingness of a fey creature to help, which notoriously are known for their trickery and unreliableness. I'm just fortunate that it worked, or we'd never be able to get to Moonrise Towers. Ketheric and his Sharrans took over Reithwin and occupied it for who knows how long. I wish I had a history book to give me full knowledge of what happened here, what events and when in proper order to understand how it all took place. As it is, I am piecing it together bit by bit, and sometimes what I learn changes what I used to think happened. It is all a little frustrating. Neither Halsin or Jaheira are with me, and those were two people that were there, and were part of the war to defeat Ketheric. Where was grandmother at this time? I gather that approximately 100 years ago, around 1392, she was busy being a mother to my mum, aunt, and uncles. That, and she was still ranger protector of the area of Umar Hills where my home of Imnisvale lay. Yes, back in 1392, grandmother was a little too busy to travel this far north to battle with Ketheric, though that doesn't mean that my grandfather Ajantis didn't come. I would think that this would have been the biggest thing happening along the Sword Coast, but then again, if I remember right, the spell plague was raging during that time. It was a time of chaos, and perhaps my grandparents decided to protect their home here in Am first and foremost, which probably gave evil people like Ketheric the freedom to go about doing what they wanted. What I do know is that Reithwin was occupied and that there was an underground resistance to Ketheric's rule. How that ended with the defeat of Ketheric I am yet to learn, but I do know this. Though I doubt my family was involved with the war here, I am here now, and I come from a noble line of heroes. We will find what we need to heal this land of the Shadow Curse, cure us of our parasites, and destroy the Absolute. Somewhere in this town is hopefully the answer as how to wake up Art Cullen, and hopefully he'll know how to free Thaniel of the Shadow Curse. So other than Moonrise Towers, that is our next goal as we explore our way to it. Right, now that we have Shar's blessing...
How much further can I go?
Exactly, how much further can I go with all this? I'm not sure if such a thing will really be helpful. It's going to tell us about the streets, this signpost.
Ahead, Mason's Guild.
Oh, we've already been there. I'd like to go to the Tollhouse now. This place is so dead. Almost like a graveyard at night full of undead coming out of the ground would seem more lively than this. I'm surprised that there's even bush at all. I'm surprised that there's anything. You know, it could be that the Shadow Curse kind of...
Let's have a look.
It's odd to say it, but maybe... kind of... kept things as they were in some cases? Is that a... Did I just hear yelling? Something coming from in there. Dark Justicia's plea. Did we not read something like this? We might have. Shar, singer of eternal night, is this the glory you spoke of? I have journeyed through sheer darkness with once unerring faith as my guide. I have faced myself in mortal battle. I have been hunter and the hunted within your labyrinth of shadow. In these trials I sought your favor, yet felt nothing but your contempt. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing noises. One of them comes from Shovel, but there's other noises I'm also hearing. To get used to Shovel's noises. I was promised the comfort of nothing, so why do I feel the torment of everything? In the final trial I felt no triumph. The girl barely flinches as my blade pierced her flesh, yet her eyes betrayed her grief. How much torture had she endured? How many tears had she shed? What sort of man have I become that I would inflict such torture? What sort of goddess would demand it of me? And still only silence, and in silence I had my answer. I know it's all that Shadowheart's known, but I can't say anything good about Shar. What is this trial? Rusty greatsword. Are we beyond? No, because we have no gold. Well, we do, but not that much. No, we're not beyond picking up weapons to sell.
That.
Rusty ones included. So this is the start of the Mason's Guild, right? And we went right through here, yes. Yeah, we don't need to go back here then. This, I believe, is the Tollhouse. I heard yelling or something. Let's investigate. The outhouse.
Here goes nothing.
Maybe I'll open one of these and there'll be a shadow sitting on the toilet. Not that I want to encounter that, but it would be something to tell my children and grandchildren. I've got to have something to tell them. Grandmother has a million stories. What do I have? Well, it's starting. Lots of it, I suppose. Lots of stories about how the tadpole was implanted into me. I was on board the Nautiloid. I just have to find a good woman to settle with, to have children. I'm looking at Shadowheart, but well, there isn't really a but. I think the issue is more that if we survive this than anything. Well, no, there's still her worship of Shar. I don't think I could ever be with a woman that worships an evil god. I'm trying to be supportive. We're all in this crazed situation. Crazy? Crazed? Whichever, you know what I mean. This terrifically bad situation together. That's why I accept people like Asterion. Asterion and Shar. You know what, I can even get along... We're just down there. With the likes of Lae'zel, but only because I have to, right? Not normally I would meet her at one of the inns and say, yes, let's group together. Lae'zel would probably want help wanted. She wouldn't want me as a party member. She'd probably... First off, I can't see her ever doing that because she's so focused on just being with her own kind, but...
Hauliers and merchants wanted. Sail the silvery seas, gaze upon the gate. No experience required.
That's exactly how I was hired. What hauliers?
Hauliers and merchants wanted. Sail the silvery seas, gaze upon the gate. No experience required.
I don't know about hauliers. I was a deckhand.
Just another crate.
What is that? Is that a floating skull? Is that where we heard the yelling from? It's moving about. Is it alone? You know, seeing a floating skull, I mean, that can't be a good thing. I'm pretty sure this is going to turn into a fight. Everybody cast your...
Salutations.
Oh, you already have your mage armor.
I'm ready.
Not sure you have anything for yourself, Shadowheart. Not really. No.
Sharp
Will,
as
you
ever.
do. You have your pact blade. Bind pact weapon. It was already bound, he said. Oh well. Bind it
Not
again.
on my mind.
Okay.
And
We
well,
are
in it.
ready for whatever this thing is, should it attack us. Oops, didn't mean
You
to.
know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
I'm hoping to make her so happy that she forgets all about Shar. Lady Shar. Okay. Let's just forget about that. For now, sorry, I didn't mean to strike up a conversation with you. Shadowheart.
No traps, please.
Which is a weird name, too. That can't be her real name.
Never wanted the easy
I assume
path.
she was given that name by her church. Hey, this is the outside of the double door. Do you recognize what that thing is over there? I'm starting to think all these shadows have nothing to do with Shar, so I can't really rely on Shadowheart for any information. Can we talk to this thing? It's not aggressive. At least yet. Inspector's memo. B. Furzu's up to his old tricks, the damn rat. Tried to sail right past without paying toll. Hear that? A half-dozen crates this time, as if we'd miss a shipment that large. Transfer them to impound, and no funny business. We seized 2 chalices just days ago. 1 silver, 1 gold, but it seems they grew legs and walked off. Odd, isn't it? I'm not pointing fingers, mind you, but if those chalices don't walk right on back... Oh, name Geringoth will want answers, and she'll be asking you first, Jay.
Cheese
Perhaps
from the Dale lands. Ugh. Or what's left of it. Silks from Cormier, it says. Empty, though.
everything's empty. Get this Shadowroot sack.
More pockets.
Well, what's going on with you, Skull? There's agate in there.
All the way from Thay. Jewels and gems, probably. Ah, one's still in there. Seems like a good moment to talk.
See what it has to say.
Report to the Tollmaster. Pay the toll.
Dawnmaster? Pay the toll?
No payment, no passage. No payment, no passage. I want it back. Want it back now.
Is that another skull? This seems to be repeating things that happened back when they were in life, maybe? Not sure. Why do I bother? This has become an obsessive thing for me. Search everything. Well, the barrels I sometimes find something, but there's somebody else yelling something. What was this? A safe? There is another skull over there. I'm not sure what's going on with these things. You have one over there, too. Or maybe above? Anyways, what do you have to say? Where are you, Skull? Here.
You should leave now.
Oh.
I should have left when I still could. So many ships came. So many ships left. And I remained.
Why? Why did you remain here?
So many ships came.
So many ships. What is this? Roots? Oh, okay. We can climb up it. What is this thing? It's dropping gold.
What do you bring?
Is this some sort of golem? What do I bring? Are you like the Tollmaster? What's going on? Who are you?
I require good.
By the gods, so hot. If I give you gold, what do I get in return?
You can pass, but first you must pay.
I toss the creature a gold piece. Did it just merge with it?
Again.
It's like it eats it. How much do you want exactly?
All that you have.
Well, I might be here for a while if that's the case. I don't hand out so much gold for so little in return.
You may pass the river, but first you must pay.
Why stay in this rotted building? Take your gold and be free.
The gold is not for me. The gold is for the toll. I collect the toll. I collect the gold.
You know, we're a little short on gold. How much gold could we get? Is it made of gold? It'd be worth something. It's kind of... It's not alive, right? So, I don't think it is in any way. Is it some kind of mechanical creature? Or is it some weird golem? I don't know. Says who? Seems to me there's no one here to oversee you.
Gold. 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 No. I paid back.
Oh. Defeated it without even fighting. Okay. Gering Goth. Cursed keeper of coins. I don't know if it was living or dead. I don't even know what it is. Oh, I got 251 gold. Twist of Fortune. We don't need anything like this. Nice weapon to sell. Take its key. What is this? An unsigned writ suggests a counterfeit in progress. Whoever made it was planning to trade illegally within the Tollhouse. Bold of them. Look. Oh. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Okay, really, 600. Seems we've made another 21. We made quite a bit of gold off this thing. It's one of those skulls, but it's like not floating or alive. Maybe they had some kind of enchanted creature. Can we go up even further? It seems we can. That was collecting all the tolls. Ah, like breadcrumbs that lead to something I've already found.
Bet I can crack that open.
I hope so. Maybe another try? Probably just goes up to the balcony. Oh no, it's another room. How much gold do I have now? Ah, almost doubled. Well, I more than doubled with the mace. Okay, so we've made a bit of gold of killing that thing without fighting it. Oh, yes. This jug is worth something. Just where did the jug go? Well, maybe we'll just... We'll have to find a way. We'll find it and sell it. Okay, lockpick. More gold, please. Like, become the new toll collector. Give me your gold. Gloves of Battle Mage's Power. I'm not sure if this would be good for you, Gale.
Lovely day this. For now.
Lovely day this. Well, these bracers give him defense. He's not supposed to be being attacked, though. Weapon attack. Oh. Weapon attack. No, that's no good for you. It's not like you use your
All right.
weapon.
What now?
Let's see if somebody else in the group can't use it. Yes, with all the amount
Come on.
we've recently spent, and there's another. I don't even know why I'm doing this. There's another staff I wouldn't mind getting for Halson if he's going to be adventuring with us. Sort of part of our camp, but he hasn't come out. Hasn't come out to have fun. There's more gold over
Might
there.
be useful.
Gold all around, I can see it. There's a safe.
What path lies before me?
Death if I jump down there. That isn't Moonrise Towers, is it? I do believe it is. Back inside, let's continue searching the rest of this town. We have to find something to wake up Art Cullen for Thaniel. Oh. Alright. A toll collector statue. Couldn't I melt these things down for a lot of gold? At one point we had 6,000, now we probably just have maybe 2,200, 2,300 if we sell everything. Made with duster. I'll take it. Let's sell it. Okay, what is the problem? Book. Heavy book. On the wall hangs a seaside landscape, which often catches my eye during the course of my workaday life. I'm surprised Geringoth chose such a decoration for her Tollhouse. I've never known her as any appreciator of nature, beauty, art, not but the cold clink of gold. One day, when my days are repaid, I'll travel to the coast, breathe in 2 deep draughts of air, and forget Reithwin forever. So I can never do something, a menial task like that. What is she? He or she? I don't know why I thought she. Maybe she was a she. Hard to tell from a skeleton. Rotten floorboards. Does that mean we have another situation? Whoa, what's this? Absolute outfit. Adorned with the tripartite symbol of the Absolute, this ensemble of black and green presents the wearer as either a mocker or a devotee of the cult, or someone who likes the cut and color, or someone who is cold. Alright, but that is odd because... Oh, what a horrible thing to hang on your wall. Right, don't come any closer. Those floorboards are rotten. That's good. Good. Not good if you fall through. Hip chest. Iron vine shield. More things to sell. Yeah, I couldn't ever do a menial job like that. It's just not in me. Adventuring or... I'm not sure. Something that's... I mean, I was sort of an adventurer being a deckhand out at sea. Took that portrait of a trade master. But... this is rather hideous. One could say farmer is the most menial type work, but I don't know. At least I was around my family. Rotten floorboards. I can walk right over it, it's fine. I'm not sure. Put this here, maybe it'll break through. Maybe need something a lot heavier. Alright, makes no sense to be standing on it while you're breaking it. Or maybe it does. Can we go in there? I'm not sure. Excuse me. Back out. Damaged vase. What's in here? I do have elixir of Hero Giant Strength if I'm going to try to open it. Alright. I guess I'm going to be large for a while. I'm already large enough. Oh, all for 1 gold. Bit of a waste. More gold. Oh. Are all the skulls now down because the Tollmaster's down? Was it holding them here against their will? Some form like that? Very strange. I don't believe we've gone in here, no. Wooden barrel. Be pretty awkward to try to kiss Shadowheart now. Twice her size. I was much larger than her before. What would she be like a halfling to me? Huh. What would a halfling be to me now? Quarterling. Lots to loot here, and that's good. Now, where is my dog? Visage of heartlessness. Another key. Probably useless to us. We've already been through what? Just about everything here. Eek. Another key. Alright, so there's a way to go up, is there?
Something over there.
A plaque. Ran right past it.
Seized inventory.
That's something that could be
Confiscated
useful.
goods? Sounds promising. If there's a way to get inside.
Oh, it looks like maybe if you can jump from the outside.
What's in here?
There's another situation where I can break the wall. Just have to move the stuff in front of it? No. I'm not sure how to get in there, actually, other than jumping in from the outside. Some gold over here. Let's try going up. Maybe, just maybe, we can find some more gold over there. I don't know how you can get there to it. Guess we find out. I hope this can take my size. Even my normal size. Some gold down there we missed. Oh, there's really no point. Can't get anywhere.
What's inside?
No, no, no. The gold. Backpack over here. Somebody that didn't make it out. Club, we can sell Tollhouse basement key. What is this? The Rumor of Reithwin? The Rumor of Reithwin, author unknown. Land of darkness, land of gold. Land of Sharran soldiers bold. The Tollhouse countless riches keeps, where darkness shadow curse still creeps. The greatest treasures of them all lurks deep within sepulchre's walls. Tomb of Thorm, O veiled by night, reveal the means of Catharic's might. Script beneath the Foniverse is true, all of it. I think that they came here, and well, how did they survive in here? Maybe they didn't. Shadow curse got to them. Doesn't matter if you have a torch in here, without a blessing, and the moon lantern. You're not going to get very far. Rotten barrel. Opened up a lot of barrels. Wait, we can...
Curious.
I was just about to say that. Maybe we can break this. Okay. And there we go. You know what? Can you cast one of those spells on us?
Seek and you shall find me.
Oh, you gotta change your spell. Well, maybe you have a scroll for it. Fly would work too. Look through all your scrolls right here. One feather fall. On me, please. But I think it gets all of us. Okay.
Never a dull moment.
I suppose I can jump out this way.
Just another crate.
There's a chest here. See if I can... Locked. I don't have a key that fits.
Don't give me trouble now.
Hey! Guess I'm not opening that. Like, with that set of lockpicks. Or this one. I don't have Asterian's talent, not quite. I can get by, but I need a lot of extra lockpicks. Fireheart. Huh. I've met a shadow. I know a Shadowheart, but a Fireheart. Probably could call Karlach that. Fervent Flames. Whenever you take fire damage, dealt by another creature, you gain heat. I don't know, maybe she'd want to use it. Start calling her Fireheart. How about everybody just come down in here? Shovel,
Charmed, I'm sure.
Shovel can take care of himself. Yes, I hope so. Maybe... There we go.
Defender of the people. Keeping pace.
Oh, come on. I know I'm really big, but don't jump around me. I'm not that big. Ay, ay, ay.
Let's get on with it.
Let's move.
Well, a room full of confiscated things really doesn't have very much. Okay. What's in the vase? I should be able to reach anything this height. There's an axe.
Always
Oh,
room for
it's
more.
enchanted. A Selûnite prayer book. Just the kind of thing you'd like to see, Shadowheart. Crystal ball. Read the prayer book.
I didn't realize we had time to read children's stories.
Thought you'd say something like that. There's a scroll here. Color spray. Low levels. Mage spell. Bucket. Vase. Bowl. Another vase. Okay, I really don't see anything else that's in here that we could use. Let's get out. And probably need another featherfall, right? Hey. Alright, let's see what we can do. Okay. Right, so everybody has featherfall. Everybody needs to jump
Looking
down.
ahead. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
There we go. Come on. Everybody down. Oh, our animals. Oh, they can just be dismissed, I suppose. Signpost.
North Reithwin. East Reithwin Tollhouse. South Moonrise Towers. West the Waning Moon.
That's where we have to go. The Waning Moon. Oh, the House of Healings to the north, which it didn't mention. Okay, let's go that way. Lovely scenery. Well, we were here. This is where we got Shaw's blessing. Shadow-cursed harpers. Northwest is where I hope to find something to help wake up Art Color.
Pops,
Who's that? Is it a tiefling? Have we seen this one?
Hey, I know you. You're...
More shadows. What is it doing here, this tiefling?
Twist 'em up.
What? I realized you
Wait.
were so powerful.
That's Arabella, is it not? Looks like she's got some new weave up her sleeve.
Arabella?
Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me.
That's a powerful spell. Where'd you learn to do that?
That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly.
Interesting. Shouldn't you be with your parents, Arabella?
That's who I'm looking for. Mum and Pops, I mean. When Zevlor... When he... Well... There was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him running
You
behind
got
me.
separated.
Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it.
Huh, just know it. You seem to know right. I'll find your parents. You can count on me.
Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you.
Well,
Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
there's an inn called Last Light. Alfira's there. You'll be safe.
No way.
No?
I mean, I'm sure you think that. But you ain't seen what I seen. I don't trust no one sides myself no more. Save 3. Mum, Pops, and you.
Okay.
Take me in. I won't make a peep. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Fine, fine. I just don't want you to come to any harm. Of course, you can stay in my camp.
Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero man.
I was going to send everybody back to the inn, where everybody else is, but it's a really crowded camp by the time we're through Moonrise Towers. How long would this stay here? These vines. I don't mind destroying the shadows. Okay, so we've found the graveyard. Why does she think her parents are this way? If anyway, they'd be the opposite in Moonrise Towers. I didn't realize there was a graveyard right here. Every place has one. My hometown has one.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Tombstone.
Here lies faithful Jamie, the love of all our lives,
Faithful Jamie.
in memory of Reithwin Corley, who lived stoically and died without complaint.
There's another one here. Can't see anything on it.
Behold the mortal remains of Marvy Bullows, town crier, died loudly.
Oh, these townsfolk. Always so colorful. What's that? Can't seem to read this one for some reason.
Here lies Sister Kevin. A more devoted mendicant never lived. In memory of Kayla Bellsworth, thrice married, thrice widowed, always smiling.
Sounds like my ex. Well, she's on her second husband.
Let's see what this does.
That could have been her first, I
Here
suppose.
lies Bronick Larrow, blacksmith of renown. May he make iron sing in the afterlife.
Somebody I wish I'd met. This is the Masons Guild. I think it is, yeah. There's no point in going over there. I didn't realize it was connected. I did see that these vines or whatever's left of the trees are connecting things like bridges. Yeah, let's get back over there. Swan Gainley being this size, I don't like it. I was a little clumsy before, but now I'm even more clumsy. I would say twice as much clumsy, but I think it's even more than
In
that.
memory of Eberk Trollbleeder, his tall tales shall be greatly missed.
Troll Cleaver. Where does that... There's like a pit. Pit of bodies. Ugh. I take it this is from the Sharrans. I could be wrong. Piles of bones.
Something good here. I hope.
Sounds like shadows moving about, screeching, looking for victims. I have no idea where I'm going. Where am I going? I need to go back here.
Here lies Gertrude the Monsoon Rafferty. She came and went like a natural disaster.
Sounds like me right now. A ring. True love's caress. The most pragmatic and courageous lover ever known was, of course, Sorcia McTire, for whom the popular hairstyle is named, and for whom many an extremely soppy poem has been written, most of them comparing her to geography. So you can... Is this one of a pair? And allows the wearer to receive warding bond from this another person matching the ring. Bonded by love, wife's diary. In the 5th year of our union, we faced the biggest hurdle yet. My parents became quite ill, and we became their caretakers. It was a dark and difficult time, filled with emergencies of every possible type. Gone were the easeful days in which our time was our own. Our days were filled with work, each other, and little else. During our darkest moments, I wondered if we'd survive it. But the bond of love we had was resilient. It could bend and bend and bend, but would not break no matter the pressure. How adorable.
Here lies Macias, taken before his time.
Here lies someone, so-and-so, given this colorful name by the townsfolk, who have nothing better to do than call each other names. House of Healing, we found it. Okay, but before we go in here, what's down here? This continues on. It's actually quite a large graveyard. I'm surprised it's so close to town. You would think it would be... Was that... You'd think it'd be further away.
Here lies Thomasin Feverbreaker, midwife and wise woman.
Thomasin? It's a woman's name. What? Is somebody talking? Oh, shadows.
Here lies Brunt Hallow, man of few words.
So they wrote few words about him. In his death. Moldering coffin. I'm actually surprised we aren't facing undead, but shadows are also undead. But, you know, zombies,
In memory of
skeletons.
Largo Crivens, taken along with his family on the same grim night. May their deaths be avenged.
Can't seem to read these ones. I don't know, I've always read tombstones whenever I come across them. Little mausoleum. I've heard enough tales that things like this usually have undead, but we've encountered nothing. Ice Bite Robe. Grants resistance to cold damage. It's probably worth a bit. I'd have to sell it. Tombstone over there. Another one over here.
Here rests Callista Freeclaw, legendary brawler. Died in his sleep, to the surprise of many.
Ah.
Here lies the best smith in Reithwin. Our swords will never slice as true.
Corpse Rose. Well, could be worse. That could be Shadowheart's favorite. Imagine Corpse Rose. That's her favorite. Be a little disturbing. Alright, no, there was this way down here. I just have a feeling we're going to encounter some hostile shadows. Or any shadows. They're all hostile. Let's see through there. Is that the House of Healing?
Here rests Violet Goldhammer, beloved singer. May her voice live on in our memories.
Oh, this graveyard is quite extensive. Continues to go on and on.
No one stopped me yet.
Purple grapes? Hear that? We're not alone. And I don't mean shadows.
Deceased slain in battle. They must have a stronghold nearby or a temple.
Well, we know about Moonrise
Here
Towers.
rests Eric Crivens, sole inheritor of the Crivens family. May the gods forgive him. Dedicated to Hugo Hobbs, cobbler. Hobbs the Cobbs to his friends.
I said pretty much everyone gets some kind of nickname that everyone calls him by. I'm just glad the blonde streak ended when I was in my teens. What? Raphael? You just standing here talking to yourself?
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
How long have you been standing around practicing that little recital?
Until it was perfect. I've grown quite fond of you, you know,
of course
in my
you have.
way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
What dangers are those?
Oh, we both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
For my role? How do you even know there's danger ahead?
My dear friend, I think you'll find I play my part in many a plot indeed. Cannot the same be said for you these days, true soul?
I'm no true soul. Fine, paint me a picture.
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long-tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Paint me a clearer picture than that.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
You're still only telling me half of what you really know, I can tell.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps. I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that.
Fair enough.
You have it in you to author a thrilling finale if you heed this warning. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. After all, if there is one rule I hold dear, it's that one must always give the devil his due.
Punish the witch kid. The ledger's down there. Our color's there. Now, I'm a little more curious. What is some powerful devil doing here? And I don't mean Raphael. Okay. I don't know why my throat is so unclear. It must have been what I just snacked upon. I'd say we should go back. Well, explore what's on the outside. Go back to the House of Healing.
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shar and Ketheric Thorm.
Then we can return here. A little confused. Kill Raphael's old enemy, huh? Wrote it down in my journal. Raphael told us of a nemesis who lurks in the depths beneath the mausoleum. Evidently, we should try to deal with this old enemy. Arabella's parents. Yeah, she's searching the opposite way in town. Find Zevlor. They claim he froze and tried to surrender. You know what? If he tried to save lives, and he's not much of a fighter, you can't really blame him. Necromancy of Thay. Managed to read most of the book. Its most powerful secrets are indecipherable. There must be someone in Faerun with the knowledge needed to unlock the Necromancy of Thay. Chosen of Shar. A great many justiciars seem to have perished while fighting near the graveyard. We must be drawing close to the place Shadowheart wishes to find. Okay. Karlach's heart was upgraded again. Yes, yes, the pale elf. Raphael left without Asterion speaking to him. Whatever Asterian's questions were, he'll have to look for answers somewhere else. Maybe in Baldur's Gate itself. I didn't think we would encounter Raphael for a while. Okay, then. Lost chance.
Sigils. Attempts to restrain Lady Shar's power, perhaps. Failed attempts.
Okay. Black oleander.
That might be worth a look.
Something to dig. Oh, another sigil. Light blue dye. Rather useless. We can sell it, I suppose. These aren't proper graves, and they have the Sharran symbol. What do I care? A ring.
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shar and Ketheric Thorm.
Observations on the Shadow Curse. This field research on the Shadow Curse was quilled by a cleric of the god of the morning sun, Lathander. They were not particularly clever or insightful in their observations, but whatever nuance is lacking in interpretation is made up for in spades with determination. It seems with an eager and hopeful heart, the cleric set out to reach the deepest part of the cursed area to conduct an analysis. Though based on these blood-smeared pages near the book's end, I guess they did not get as far as they would have liked. Anyways, we have another sigil. And this keeps on going. Oh, odd. Kind of goes down to where we were. This is the House of Healing, right? I think so. If I can fit through here. Silver knife. Scroll of bestowed curse. key. Hospital library key. Old person. I can take that. See here how I soothe each vein with the tenderest touch. Who's saying that? It's quite the house of healing. Really large. Goes on for a good while. There's a portrait here. Portrait of a woman. This key should open this, shouldn't it? What is this? Portrait of a man. Gilded chest. Lockpick.
Right tool will do the trick.
See invisibility. That's quite valuable. Bronze chalice. A little bit of treasure. Lord of Madness, Yongu. I've read that book recently. Remove curse. Bit of an odd place. Just goes around in a circle. Scroll of Darkness. We didn't open this, or did we? Bloodlust like to give to Karlach. I think did we not come in through one of these? I did believe we did. Okay, well, how do you get down? Get over here. Is a harpy's nest again? Treasure. Shadow fungus. Lush cap mushroom. Don't really want a pig's head from here. Lantern. Interesting. This place is enormous. It's one of the largest buildings I've ever been in. House of Healing. Takes up a huge part of town. Let's look in here. This is where we open that door. Look, on the rafters. Potion of invisibility. As long as I don't fall through here, we should be okay. Alright, what's over here? There's a floor below us. We gotta find a way to get down there. Oh. Wasn't this a quaint way to expire? Two skeletons right next to each other. Book of Poetry. A book of handwritten poems, the ink almost completely faded but for a few enduring words. I hold my breath for the sun to fall, for in the hot collapse of day I'm brought to you. While Reithwin sleeps, the world entire is ours. The grass our bed, the dew our silver candles, the moon and stars our private canopy, and the brightest of them all, my light, my heart, my world. I would watch the stars with you to the end of time, but night forever arches into day, and the sleepy nothing of the sunlit hours will mutter on. So instead I shall find eternity in a moment, and by the grace of moonbeams in your eyes will I be brought to rest, as should be, enduring still, longing for naught but itself. Alright, now are we facing south? We're facing kind of Moonrise Towers over there. And I can't see anything. Well, what was this? A distillery? Smoke's still coming out of there. Maybe that's where that building is. Speaking of the Pale Elf, the Pale Drow. Punish the wicked. One of those Shatterkai, whatever he is. Like a pink drow. Anyways, that's what I'd call him. Pink drow. It's on the other side here. Didn't get a very good feeling from that pink drow, though. I don't know. I think we've kind of gone everywhere we could up here. Wait, there's a ladder right here. I almost missed it.
No time to rest.
Okay, I think somebody else might be here, so be wary. House of Healing. Guess I couldn't heal those three. Silver tray. Door. Does this lead outside? Nope. It's like a room where they were taking care of patients. Chest. Ooh, healing potions. Can't argue with that. Training shield. Rags on the floor. A music box. I like it. Though it is a little creepy here. Violin. Is this perhaps what we came for? To wake up Art Cullen? I don't know how to play a violin. Last time I tried, it sounded like trying to skin a cat. I don't want to go through that again. Children's toys, musical instruments. What? There's tieflings here. What am I looking at? Why is everything in this town so strange? At least what's still around. Alright, what does it say? Get to Baldur's Gate. It's not... Could have attacked us. We walked right past it. An old map of a druidic style of what appears to be hidden routes out of the Emerald Enclave. The destination is marked as Baldur's Gate, and a note is attached. Take only what you can carry, go through the mountain pass. If anyone falls, leave them. You can't afford to be slowed down by excess baggage. I've already read something just like that. Healer's Ledger. Is this the healer here? The Reithwin House of Healing inventory of various poultices, tonics, and potions. Supplies appear to have dwindled dramatically in its final days, and upon the book's front cover is scrawled a message in black ink. Justiciars only, no exceptions. Chest right behind me. You can take these ingredients. Alright, let's talk to whatever this thing is. Is it a ghost? Looks solid enough. What are you?
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way.
That's Arabella's father. Or was Arabella's father.
That's not good. Why are you treating a dead body?
Not dead. Merely medicated. To ease the pain.
What are you? The patient's definitely dead. Been dead for a while, judging by the smell.
The patient is asleep. The sedative is quite strong, you see.
What are you? Some kind of mummy? Give the corpse a subtle poke.
I see movement. The patient's awake. Hello? Can you hear me?
All right. Now that that's sorted, might I purchase some supplies?
Not much left now, but you're welcome to look.
She sells a lot of rotted things. Purple worm toxin. Interesting. Greater healing. Potion of speed. I believe I'm buying from something I don't think is alive. But I have excess gold, so let's see what we can barter here. Okay, I think this will do. I bought some healing supplies from
Now,
something that's
if you'll excuse me,
not alive.
I've got to tend to my patient.
Well, we have withers in camp, so this isn't so strange. If I touch the patient, she may get upset. But I was hoping there's something on here. Arabella? Arabella's the one that I saved that was... Yes, I remember her now. The snake was going to eat her, and these are her parents. Oh, that is terrible. I talked... what's her name? Out of her snake striking at the child. Okay, well, I mean, they're already dead. I don't know if she did it or what, but... What does it matter at this point? Staff betting pool. Rules. 1. Foreign body must be lodged in redacted cavity? 2. Once a guess is made, it may not be made again. 3. Minimum bet 1 gold piece. Round 1 bets. Pool 11 gold. Reithwin. Chicken egg. Isn't that the one that we just talked to? Cinda. Wine bottle. Oh. Huna. Carrot. Vanessa candlestick. Winner. You stuffed a candlestick. What are they doing? How bored are they? It doesn't matter how bored they are. This is disgusting. Round 2 bets. Pool 15 gold pieces. Reithwin. Live rat. Winner. And yuck. That is actually really gross. Cinda. Children's doll. Huna. Pearl necklace. Gian. Marbles. Vanessa potato. Anya minotaur horn. Round 3 bets. Pool 17 gold pieces. Cinda. Quill. Huna crematorium urn. Jean flute. Vanessa whipping cane. Anya troll's tooth. I never finished. It's this Shah's temptation. Oh. Were these things that they were going to stick up people? Ugh. Shouldn't even be touching them. Let's take what's valuable. I'm after gold, you see. Urgent. Request for supplies, this letter reads. To Chief Cherujan. Harborside Hospital, Baldur's Gate. From Sister Anna Reithwin, Darkcloak, Reithwin, House of Healing, Urgent. Dear Sir or Madam, we have reached our times in Reithwin. War has come. Do you not teach that it is our duty to mend all who break, comfort all who ail, without regard for the gods they worship or the champions they heed? Yet our surgeon Malus Thorm, another Thorm, abides by his own creed, the will of Shar, he might say, and I dare not argue with him or any Thorm. He allows supplies to dwindle, leaves some patients' injuries to fester so he may study, and commands me to nurse only dark justiciars that seek treatment. I beg you, Sir or Madam, please deliver us aid so I might close every tear and cleanse every wound, even those of harpers and saloonites. We will humbly accept all you can offer, potions, herbs, sutures, even clerics. Help us heal. With gratitude, Anna Reithwin. Well, even in death, that woman is still healing. She really... Jar of coagulated blood. Wine. And wine. Eesh. I don't think this is going to wake up Artculla. Maybe if we splashed it in his face. I certainly would wake up from sleep. But he's in a different kind of sleep than that. Rustic chest. Herbs. Sponge tray. Yes, because that's what I need, right? I wasn't able to sell everything. I'm carrying quite a lot. I did find that jug. Scratch is no longer... Oh, no, Scratch is... Oh, you know what? Scratch isn't with us, but he is here. He'll come back to camp. Rusty short sword. Skeleton here. Oh, we found the other ring. True Love's Embrace. Gentle warding bond. Bonded by Love's husband's diary. Oh, I have to read this. Entry 47. We're being attacked. My brave, beautiful Miranda volunteered to fight. She says it's her duty as a cleric of Shar. Oh, really? I can't bear the thought of anything happening to her, but I know she'll be angry if I said anything. I'll pray to Our Lady to keep her safe. Huh. Cleric of Shar, which... Shadowheart wants to become a Dark Justiciar. That's different. It is just weird for me to imagine somebody being married or bonded to someone who's a cleric of Shar. Entry 48. Miranda woke me in full armor, a smile on her face. She got down on one knee and proposed. A beautiful obsidian ring in her hand. Of course I said yes. As a cleric, she was able to marry us then and there, blessing the rings as she slipped them on our fingers. I'm terrified for her, but I'm also so happy. I knew she loved me, I knew it. Entry 49. Miranda faced down an entire troop of harpers, killing every last one. She didn't have a scratch on her. Blessed be the Lady of Loss. I tried to prepare a celebratory meal for her, but I had a dizzy spell. Blood poured from my nose, and Miranda found me passed out on the floor. She told me to rest and not to bother going to the house of healing, that it was likely the stress. She's right, but I'm still scared. Entry 50. I know Miranda said not to, but I went to the house of healing. Blood leaks from my nose and ears, and there's strange wounds all over my body. The nurse kept asking about my ring. When I told her myself and Miranda just got married, she looked at me strangely. When I asked her what was wrong, she sent me home, telling me not to come back. There are black spots in my vision, and I can't feel my legs. What is wrong with me? What is happening? Wait, is this ring cursed? The Scholar of Love, Joel Ferris Baldidims, sounds like a halfling, writes that the next time he reads about a woman compared to a flower, or any feature of geography for that matter, he's going to start knocking on poets' doors with a sledgehammer. I don't think we should try this. Of course, I was thinking about myself and Shadowheart, but in the future. That's not good, so... Perhaps we'll just sell it. Let me see the enchantment on that anyways. Examine it. Well, the enchantment looks fine. It's just a gentle warding bond. But it does not seem right. So, what's with this bed? No time for sleeping, Sharran. I might break the bed with my size, but who cares? Who cares about these beds? What? You know, I really must keep a better eye upon the places that we enter, because there's another one of these sisters here. Hello.
Here to see the doctor? Are we poorly? Are we desperately poorly?
Huh?
Oh, not so well. But well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen.
They're really not quite here, are they? I don't have time to wait. I need to see the doctor right now.
Yes, but all must wait. The doctor's hands are full. Join the line. You will be seen.
Wait, my wounds may not be visible on the outside, but I still need help.
There's a hint of recognition in her eyes as she studies you.
The unseen wounds of war. The doctor's hand will close them. Down to the theater. Be swift. Be saved.
Down to the theater. Okay. I wonder if they, if these sisters died and they brought them back to life just so... Can I see the patient's registry behind you? There's a chest here. So they can keep on working. This exhaustive log lists each and every patient to have sought healing in Reithwin, along with their ailments. The minor injuries and common diseases of the early pages give way to critical wounds and deep lacerations, the repercussions of battle. Several unbound scrolls have been slid among the final pages, demanding that healers turn away wounded harpers and slew knights, and reserve their tonics for wounded dark justiciars on the orders of General Catheric Thorm. I don't really care about what can be in here unless it's something really powerful. Omnian Desert Wine. Potions and elixirs. Yes, I've read these things before. Alright, I'm also... With that book that I just read from the husband, or yes, he would have been the husband that died, all the blood coming out of his face, with the ring that was bonded to the cleric of Sharran. Now, I'm seeing a different picture. So at first we saw that Catheric and his Sharran forces laid siege to Reithwin, entered it, took it over. But it seems they're here for longer than I would have thought, perhaps even years, and Harpers came. Perhaps this was the Harper and Druid Alliance? So Harpers... It was a Harper that said that they will surrender the city. And Catheric said, no. But then Harpers came back and killed him or somehow? Or defeated him some way. Curious. This is some house of healing. People must have come from many, many miles around to this place. It's like a place that is meant to be a hospital in times of war or calamity or disease, plague. It's just, I've never seen anything like this, not in any of the cities that I've been in either. Which is saying something. I've been in quite a few cities. Not that I've seen everything, maybe they had places like this, but... Potion of Sleep, don't really need those. Surgeon's Memorandum. Memorandum to all Reithwin, House of Healing medical personnel from Malice Storm. He's probably the one that she sent me down to the theater to see. It has come to my attention that our so-called caregivers are wasting precious anesthetic resources on the elderly and the mortally wounded. Nurse Reithwin informs me that this practice eases the suffering of the feeble and guides them to Our Lady's final embrace. Never have I heard such abject nonsense. Anesthetic is a tool to relieve my ears of my subject's screams as I apply the blade, not a mercy to be freely dispersed to living corpses. So has saith Shar, only in the infirm's suffering may we forget our own. Next to ignore this missive will feel my scalpel without sedative. We'll simply have to endure the shrieks. Also, now that I think of it, that little... Was it a temple? Where I went and got the blessings of Shar. That would have taken time to construct, so... Who knows how many years Catheric was here as the head of the Sharrans. I don't need to go in there. This leads out. I suppose when we find this doctor, he'll be dead too, and maybe he'll attack us. Oh, there's stairs going up. Where does this go? That's probably what she was referring to. Oh, the blood going down there. Looks like a dead sister over there. I see movement
witness the solace of the lady's whispers with each slice.
That's somebody alive. I don't think this is going to go very well. I think we should go do something. Obviously, this is going to turn violent. Be ready.
I've got a long road ahead. What to do?
See? The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah.
He's a thorn, is he?
See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of
by
mercy.
the gods.
Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence.
I think we should do something.
Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
What a hideous creature. You were once an elf, were you? You know, we were sent here to wake up Art Culla. This seems to be the heart of this place, so perhaps we found something here within this person. I don't wish to study, only to lift the curse of this land.
A curse? Nay, a cure that leads to the very pinnacle of being.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
The stinging truth, but a truth nonetheless.
See?
He poked his eyes
What
out.
is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
But you, look how the succor of Shah eludes you. See how
Really? 'Cause I'm blessed by
painfully
her.
present you remain. We
Start-
do not
starting to
wish
fall for one,
see
too.
you suffer so. Let us cure you.
Starting to fall for one who believes a cleric of Shah. I've got Shah's blessing. I'm in the middle of this Sharran, or what was formerly a Sharran-controlled town. Maybe he can just sense it within me. I don't want to upset Shadowheart here. Examine the sisters and their implements.
The sisters' blades are bloodied and dull. Only the most measured hand could make a clean incision.
You know, I think it's important for Shadowheart. If I recall what I know of Shah's teaching, if I can pass this.
You remember a Sharran maxim. Go forth and sow doubt, but do not compel it, for only the willing may know the lady's embrace.
Your subject is tainted. Shar's succor must only be granted to the willing.
Only the willing may know the lady's embrace. You know her teaching well. And yet these sisters must exercise their gifts, for the art of absence lies in its execution. How to proceed? I wonder.
Why not have them hone their skills on each other?
Yes, for are we not all in need of a cure? The scalpel does not discriminate. Let each and every one of you partake in its soothing journey. Absent sisters, acquaint yourselves.
I thought they're supposed to learn how to...
It is a proud moment when one sees one's teachings so lovingly taken to heart.
This is more combat. I thought that they were interested in surgery.
You are to be commended for their graduation, rewarded with the promised cure.
Wow.
Come, I will acquaint you with the lady's dark-fingered embrace.
I don't think so. I would rather acquaint myself if you show me how.
Your diligence is exemplary. Very well. Your own scalpel you will be. Observe, then succeed me into the succor of Shar.
Well, when one can convince all their enemies to kill themselves... Now you speak up. Stupid amulet. Well, seems like we've been defeating our enemies just by talking them into it so far here in Reithwin. Well, except when we went down deep into the Masons Guild. Wow. You there. I don't know what we can do for you. Let's try something. This is terrible. Can he even speak? Does his tongue sit still there? We must be able to do something. I'm not sure what to do here. Can we free this thing? What was on that strange... Surgeon subjugation amulet. You can paralyze people with it. Key. Bone saw, where we can sell these. Capucin's gift. Strong paralytic poison. Well, if we can't help this one, I would say we should give it mercy. I don't think he can talk, so... Unlock the restraints. And then you just... How do you even know where you're going? Your eyes are gone. Oh, that was weird. Just like everything else here. How do they keep themselves still going? Artificial leech. It's like a weapon. It must be some form of necromancy. As I said, I don't know how that's done, but whatever. This is a horrible place. We still haven't found anything that would help our Cullen. Unless that music box works. Could try playing it for him. Oh, that's no fun. I kind of wanted to use my sword on that surgeon. What is this? An open heresy. Oh, I think I've read this before. Yeah. Of the Lady of Loss. You know, I really hope that wasn't, Thaniel. Could have been Thaniel, who knows, but it was supposed to be a boy, but... Magic of the Weave, an introduction. Scroll of Banishment. To give all these scrolls to Gale. Severed arm. Disgusting. The book. Soul Coins, a Treatise. I believe I've read that. Another dead sister. Scalpel. Scroll. Price of Pride. Read it. Record of Catheric Thorm's speech to his troops. Yes, yes, yes. I suppose they had that reprinted and sent all over the city after Catheric took the city. Or the town, sorry, not the city. Alright, seems like there's routes we can go up higher, but I would like to go and see where that man ran off to. What is this? Necrology. How did we miss that the first time? What is it? Reithwin Necrology. This soot-stained scroll is a list of the dead, specifically casualties of battle. It is dated 986 DR, when about half a millennium ago, and signed by Malice Thorm. Wasn't it Malice Thorm that was just down there? Titus Craft, Justiciar, Decapitation, Luden Eben, Justiciar, Blood Loss, Arcane Burns, Smashed Skull, Justiciar, Slit in 2, Unknown Druid, Crushed Windpipe. From these names follow hundreds of others. A final index catalogues objects plucked from various corpses, daggers, pins, and jewelry of all sorts. I think that Reithwin has been around for quite a while. I don't even think Ibnis Vale was... Oh wait, people did live in that area. This is the Witch of Umar Hills. Where did you go, blind man? Ooh. Nothic Eye. I guess that's alchemical ingredient. What is this? Purple worm toxin. Yes, nice. Nice poison. Therapeutics. Discussions with the Oneiromancer yield nothing. Oneiromancer. Yield nothing of merit so far. New incense and hallucinogens trigger nothing. Another fruitless day. Something's happened. The Oneiromancer ingested something one of her own clients recommended. She refuses to divulge the name of the substance, but her dreams were scrawled. That's what it is, where they go into their dreams and try to divine something. I've heard of that before on the Amancer. But her dreams were scrawled on the nearby blank canvas as we'd intentioned. Here's is what the painting showed. Depictions follow of weird lumbering shapes sailing over cities, metal mills attached to their sides, and here oblongs fitted with wheels tearing locomotive across a track, and here a mechanized person waving directly at the viewer. What does even that mean? A key. Oh, want the key. Key, please. What is this book I picked up? Surgery and Physiology as Sharran's primer. What, to cut everything out? Every page of this medical text is crisp and unblemished, and every quill stroke precise. Sharran aphorisms and general philosophies accompany the explicit diagrams and surgical guidelines. Only with sacrifice is mastery gained, so has Our Lady said, and so I say to you, dearest reader. The darkness is infinite, but a master's teachings are not. When his wisdom is exhausted and his pupils fully versed, there shall come a time for one final lesson. He will become the subject, fully laid bare for his students to consult, examine, and dissect. The sisters shall one day know me, first in whole, last in part. Only then will they be masters. How disturbing. Well, I made it happen, but in reverse. Leads outside.
I can hardly feel the spinning. Terrill, and whatever lies beyond the stars.
Back out to the graves. We're not done yet. What's in here? Maybe this goes outside too. Maybe this explains why the graveyard's so extensive. I don't think there's anything up here of interest. More graves on this side of the building. Just keeps going. It's all around. This is just one big graveyard, and
here lies Peter Vries, scholar and hermit. Here lies Yarrick Crumb, lifelong bachelor and patron of the arts. Here lies Yarrick Crumb, lifelong bachelor and patron of the arts.
I can read about half of these. Well, I'm going to make a guess that this... maybe the music box is what we need. For some reason I don't see it here. Drop. Definitely don't want to carry that around. Music box. Spinning the hammer turns the mechanism within its contraption, planking out a simple tune. We have to return and tell Arabella what happened. But we have no means to wake up Art Cullen. Art's last investigation. If we follow in his footsteps, we might know more about him. I have his letter here. Activities, mirror towers, and his environs. Head by Thorm. Take lodging in Last Light Inn and begin investigation. Tollhouse healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration has yet been obtained. Regent's Thorn family are long-standing devotees of Selune, but rumors indicate a Sharran. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroborations. I just don't know.
Here lies Alden Quiggs, fishmonger, survived by his 9 cats.
I bet they didn't give one of them one of their 9 lives.
in memory of Eggery Chops, toy maker and patron of mischievous children all over.
That seems to be it. What is this? Shadow Cursed. Where does that even go? Somewhere along here. And they're facing the opposite way we are. Let's go back in this house of healing. Perhaps if I talk to that sister upstairs. Maybe she would know. Oh, not this way. Wait. What does this button do? Forgotten Temple.
Well met.
Oh, sorry. Wait, I didn't... Maybe I should tell him about his father.
Well met.
The cultists have taken your father to Moonrise Towers. Flork confirmed it.
Then we know our mission. All roads converge at Moonrise.
Can we trust Flork?
I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The Councillor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the Sword Mountains.
Well, none of that matters if
Father's
she's
at
been affected.
Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him.
But I'm sure Jaheira would have discovered if she was infected or not. The cult must have some reason for taking father, but what?
They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses?
I truly hope you're wrong about this.
Me too, Shadowheart. Me too. But if I'm right, they will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it.
To Moonrise, then. We can't let the Absolute take Grand Duke Ravengard.
We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
Can I handle my size and weight? Oh, this is the first place we entered. We didn't even see this. We walked right past it. You know what, as I said, the only thing I can think of is that one of the sisters. The one that sent me down to see the doctor. She's right here, is she not? Alright, I don't care what happens if we have to fight her or not.
The doctor is absent today. Come back another time.
Alright, this may upset her.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
She's not going to allow me to. So, considering it's undead.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
I'm definitely not worried.
What now?
Yes. Key. Nothing there. Chest, though. Nothing here.
Moving ahead.
We still haven't found what we were looking for. I don't know what it is.
Let's see.
Did I possibly miss something down here? What about routes going up to try everything? Oh, this just takes me up here? Yeah, we've been here. Ah, Art, why won't you wake up? Painting
More
here.
for me.
Tiger Mist? And this, I'm sure we've been up there. I'm not sure, actually. Let's just try it. Oh, this is probably the way that, yeah, goes up. We've been up here. I don't know what to do. The only thing I can think of is just keep searching until we find it. Well, let's keep looking. The only thing I can think of is... Huh. A battered loot? A second. Play a loot? Wake up Art Cullen. Did we find what we came for? Found a loot bearing Art's initials in the House of Healing. Maybe playing for him will bring him back to his senses. Alright then, we found it after all. But before we go back, as we have a mausoleum to go through. And I'd like to find this ledger too. But, while we still have the blessings of Shar, before we go for a long rest, I think we should go and face this demon. Or, sorry, devil. The devil.
Shining star of mine.